What is up, y'all? It's your boy Z-Bar Streets.
It's me, Silver Prep PR3D.
And let's get this bitch started.
So, real quick, the CDC in Texas Department of State Health Services confirmed first new case of human monkeypox in a U.S. resident who recently traveled from Nigeria to U.S. and is hospitalized in Dallas. CDC is contacting the airline passengers from 2 flights. This is why we're supposed to stay home. Because motherfuckers is catching shit. And these monkeypox don't look like, this shit look like big ass boils. I'm looking at the photo, it looks bad. But to our next topic. And we have come a long way so far. How do you feel about an icon who can't race because she tested positive for marijuana? How do you feel about that?
Look, as a person that smokes marijuana medically and on recreation, I ain't gonna lie about it. Shit, I get hot from time to time because the world gets stressful. As a person that also looks at sports over the past few years, I've looked. I feel it. I do feel it's unfair, but I do like the fact that the way Miss Sha'Carri Robinson, I do praise the fact the way she recovered, and that's the thing. Like, it just made the Olympics look so fucking sensitive. The fact her mother passed. Yeah. Like, we've lost family in this world past, and we all dealt with grief differently. Instead of them saying like, fuck, damn, her mama gone. Hold up, let's take a moment. Her mama gone. Shit, alright, she grieving. Let's take a moment. Shit, she smoked weed. Let's kick her out, let's spin her. She smoked weed. Oh, but if a motherfucker sitting there drinking ass, or you telling me,
if a
they get
nigga
drunk at the fucking hotel
and then doing steroids at that, like come on now.
Look, like we said before, when did speed increase your? When did fucking weed increase your speed? If I can, nigga, I would get high before
you know
work.
How fast I would be
all day, every day. I would be fucking signing the heads off. I be all day, fucking every day. Let me light this blunt before I go to work.
So but you already know where our head is at with this. We feel like that she should run because weed doesn't do shit but just make you sleepy and hungry. To be honest,
like Cat Williams said, happy, hungry, sleepy.
Boom.
But my point being is that I get it. I get that they have regulations, but they clearly say performance enhancement drugs. Performance enhancement drugs. Let me say that one more time for the niggas in the back. Performance enhancement drugs. Okay? I read the article over and over again. I'm gonna say it one more time. Performance enhancement drugs. Why the hell did they ban it in the first place? If it's supposed to be a performance.
And the fact that like you can't OD from weed. Like, let's just address that now.
You can't, and that's the thing.
You can't OD from weed. I think the only thing you can fucking OD from is crack, cocaine, heroin, opioids, pills, just in general, Xanax. You can get alcohol poisoning from drinking too much.
I felt like
weed, you get sleepy. You can't like a person can't smoke 50 blunts without getting tired. Like,
I just felt like, okay, I know we had another black Olympic star protest. I felt, and I follow her on Twitter. I felt because she protested, that was like, oh, because when they did the whole Olympic thing, they said, and I quote, we don't want to have no BLM, no Black Lives Matter. We call this political. We never said it's fucking political. It's a statement.
We
Black
just
Lives
look
Matter.
at it as,
it's like we're saying, what's wrong with saying Black Lives Matter? And the first thing say that's political. I mean, the whole media always says that's political. How's it political?
You got to remember like this too. when has Black lives ever mattered?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's the thing. That's what pisses me off. When that whole thing happened,
it didn't matter when slavery happened, so it definitely is not gonna matter now. Like, we got lucky, but even then they still fucking up. Memorials like George Floyd, shit got fucked up. We got fucking white people literally trying to make a white lives matter.
But that's the
you
thing.
got privilege, my bro. You're good. If you get pulled over by the cops, the closest thing they're gonna ask you is, they're gonna give you time to grab your shit. We're black. We fear being shot.
And we know, and that's the thing. And that's the thing. You know, I have friends that have sat there, seen me get put. My own wife sat there. I never forget when all this shit. I never forget the day after the whole situation with George Floyd happened. My wife was sitting there. We got pulled over. And my wife said, "Baby, put your phone on the phone holder right there." And she turned it on. And we right here in front of them apartments. And she sat there, stayed quiet. You know your auntie, loud mouth as fuck. She'll say any and everything. But it comes to the fact that my wife even knew the whole situation.
The reality
she
is,
knew the reality. She sat there and didn't say
no matter what, and it looks like the reality is that, okay, you're a black man in a car with a white woman, you look suspicious off rip.
Yeah, she from the South. She already knew for the fact. That's the reality. She's like, I want to make sure my husband get home. I want to make sure we get home safe. I know the protocol.
And you know, it's even hard now because there was a recent situation where a black man was stopped outside of a store, and this woman accused him of taking her son's phone. In reality, was the son had the phone in the car. But she was following him, harassing him, threatening to call the police.
I know which one. I know it's one in New York that happened. The black young kid. They have a case going. They have the case going on. The bitch didn't even apologize correctly. Talking about, well, I know the whole situation. I was following today. The kid was 15 years old. She lost her fucking phone in the taxi and then came in the fucking hotel. Blaming somebody. That's my phone. If it's mine. I mean, if it's yours, show me. The kid ain't fucking stupid. His dad was a musician. They would mind their own fucking business. The first thing you do, you jump on a 15-year-old kid. And then the first thing she says is, I can't be racist. I'm Italian, did it? Bitch, hold on.
No.
But first thing you did, you assumed. How you spell assume? ASS, you and me. Mm-hmm. I never forget being told that some time ago. When you assume, you make an ass out of you and me. You assume this kid took your damn phone. And you assume the first person you pulled is a black kid. You didn't look at any fucking else. First of all, you didn't pick anybody else. Second of all, you didn't think, let me trace my fucking steps. Third of all, you didn't even go back to the hotel room. You stepped out of your fucking taxi, being a dumbass, walked in the hotel, you walked in the hotel, you didn't even check to pack your pockets. You probably had your phone in you thought you had your phone in your hands, and you point to the nearest black man or black kid and said, he got my fucking phone. You know how many times that happened over the motherfucking, since the 1920s? Look what happened to Emmett Till. He just sat there, went to a black man, look.
And again, and the fact of the matter is, yeah, and the fact that it's already hard enough just being the age I am now. Like, you got motherfuckers who still, I'm not gonna lie, I used to do that shit back in like high school. I used to do that shit for fun, and then looking at it now, like back then we weren't thinking like that because the cop killing shit wasn't a big deal. It was like, oh, we're in Henderson. The closest thing they're gonna do is ban us. But once that shit happened, we were like, fuck that. No, I can buy this shit. Why the fuck would I steal a dollar of a pack of Skittles? You feel me? That was kind of dumbass shit that me and my friends were doing. We were shoplifting. We would do stupid shit. But once we seen everything that was going on, we had to be like, why did it take us this long to make us stop? And the reality of it is, and when we go back to the whole manhood thing, the reality is there's just that we don't pay attention to it because sometimes it's scary, and sometimes it's scary to face reality. But once you see that shit, it hits you, and it's gonna hit you differently. You might be scared at first. You might be overwhelmed. When I first realized that I'm really a black man, like I'm a nigga that's literally afraid to like walk home at night because I feel like I'm gonna get pulled over because I look suspicious or I'm wearing a hoodie or somebody that I'm walking in the neighborhood, they're gonna question me.
See, the thing is, what I realized, I called it a long time ago. I said that I can't. Why would I forget this? I said I'd never forget this day. The day I die. I think you guys' generation Emmett Till is. I can't think of his damn name. Why would I forget this right now?
Trayvon Martin.
No. Ashanti. What the hell?
But
okay. The whole George Zimmerman case.
Oh yeah.
The little I can't. Why would I forget this?
George Zimmerman didn't he go to trial or no? Did he get arrested?
He did.
He did.
The situation. I feel the reason why he got off because his father was a judge. And.
But I remember how that story goes. He went to the store.
You guys is Emmett Till.
He went to the store to buy a pack of Skittles in Arizona. How the fuck did an Arizona tea look like a gun? And what gave you the rights to pull the trigger?
It didn't. But this is the reason why. Right. This is the reason why. This is the reason why. Is for the fact is this is the reason why I say this is the reason why. This has to do with a lot of things. Everything that we talked about today. It has to do with everything. See, his daddy gave him the opposite. His stepdaddy, being a judge, gave him that power. Oh, well, you can do anything. I'm gonna get you out of trouble. We don't have that. We never. In each generation, we didn't have. But the only difference now is that our generation, we see it, and our eyes are more open, and we're trying to pass that knowledge to you guys to be like, look, keep your head up, get your fucking head out the fucking phone, look around, and it's all. But the problem is now. The shift is way different. Remember we was talking about the whole gay thing? It's more prevalent in TV where you have kids, oh, well, I like that girl. It's like, wait a minute, hold up. What the fuck? I get it. We're more accepting of it now, but it's more for the fact we're trying to say, I get it. Keep it to your fucking self.
Right.
Don't let everybody know your business. But now it's flipped like, no. Show everybody what you doing. No. Because you got shitey motherfuckers that want to know what you're doing. It's going to fucking put a wrench in your shit. And we know that as black people. Because for the fact is, like I said, like Sha'Carri Robinson, she was doing good, my nigga. She was doing good. We know for a fact she was. How many times in the Olympics have black people sat there, whooped their ass and running? You can go to Jamaica, they whooped ass and running. U.S. whooped their ass.
And you know what? And guess what? You know what she got? She got a deal from a company that sells weed. She came up. Y'all try to bring that woman down. She came up and about to make money. She's getting bags. Because she's black and the fact she won. And basically, y'all look stupid as hell for even holding her back because of weed. Because now, y'all just look racist as fuck because most of the players do steroids. But it's not even that.
It's the country.
It's the country. But it's also
it's the country.
It's the country. But it's also
not even that. It's the country.
It's the country. But it's also
not even that. It's the country.
It's the country. But it's also
not even that. It's the country.
It's the country. But it's also
not even that. It's the country.
It's the country. But it's also
not even that. It's the country.
It's the country, but it's also
not even that. It's the country.
It's the country, but it's also
not even that. It's the country.
It's the country, but it's also
not even that. It's the country.
It's the country, but it's also
not even that. It's the country.
It's the country, but it's also
not even that. It's the country.
It's the country. But it's also
not even that. It's the country.
It's the country. But it's also
not even that. It's the country.
It's the country. But it's also
not even that. It's the country.
It's the country. But it's also
not even that. It's the country.
It's the country. But it's also
not even that. It's the country.
It's the country. But it's also
not even that. It's the country.
It's the country. But it's also
not even that. It's the country.
It's the country. But it's also
not even that. It's the country.
It's the country. But it's also
not even that. It's the country.
It's the country. but it's also
not even that. It's the country.
it's the country, but it's also
not even that. It's the country.
it's the country, but it's also
not even that. It's the country.
it's the country, but it's also
not even that. It's the country.
it's the country, but it's also
not even that. It's the country.
it's the country, but it's also
not even that. It's the country.
it's the country, but it's also
not even that. It's the country.
it's the country, but it's also
not even that. It's the country.
it's the country, but it's also
not even that. It's the country.
it's the country, but it's also
not even that. It's the country.
it's the country, but it's also
not even that. It's the country.
it's the country, but it's also
not even that. It's the country.
it's the country, but it's also
not even that. It's the country.
it's the country, but it's also
not even that. It's the country.
it's the country, but it's also
not even that. It's the country.
it's the country, but it's also
not even that. It's the country.
it's the country, but it's also
not even that. It's the country.
it's the country, but it's also
not even that. It's the country.
it's the country, but it's also
not even that. It's the country.
it's the country, but it's also
not even that. It's the country.
it's the country, but it's also
not even that. It's the country.
it's